I'm looking for a reliable, free car, any model or make. Preferably 2016 or better that someone is willing to give away. I have 3 young children and praying that God blesses me with a car. I trust God because he is faithful in his promises. His promise of a 2016 Honda Accord. Thanks, God. Another idiot on Facebook Marketplace. We posted on Facebook Marketplace that we were giving away a large bag of Katia cat litter, complete with a picture of the brand new bag. Just come pick up whenever you have time. The Choosing Beggar said that she's interested only if the bag is unopened. When I answered yes, then she asked me to deliver the heavy bag to her. Facebook Marketplace is filled with idiots. No, they're not idiots. They're grifters who hope that people will fall for the sob story or get something delivered for free. They know exactly what the ad states. They'll just turn around and sell the bag rather than use it, or alternatively, return it to a store for money or store credit. Which I mean, the whole turn it around or sell it, I don't really see a problem with if you went to go pick it up yourself. There's nothing in the ad that states that I need to use the litter for a cat. So if I'm gonna go grab the litter box or the bag of litter rather, and I just want to go resell it or return it to the store, I think that's fine. I think that part's perfectly fine. But you gotta go get it yourself. That's the rule. Looking for a part-time job. I need to make $500 a week. I can only work Thursday and every other weekend, unless it's nice outside. Then I'll need off time with pay. TIA, any leads are helpful. See, with everything you're asking there, you're not gonna get anything. I love the 173 reactions that include laughing and shock. Hi, I just found out I'm pregnant 5 weeks and I'm looking for free baby items like boy or girl clothes. We want both diapers, stroller, crib, car seat, everything. I don't drive. Bring it to me. I don't know if we can do all that, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm just not sure. Ma'am, I don't know if that's possible. If I could do it all that the way you want it without it being a complete time sink on my end. I just don't know if I could do that, ma'am. No, I will not buy you an outfit. So I'm out and about and stop at a local thrift store to kill time. I'm wandering the aisles, minding my own business, when this guy, probably late 40s, approaches me and asks if I can help him. I assume he wants some fashion advice and I say sure. I don't know much about men's clothes. My husband wears the same style practically every day, which makes shopping for him easy. He sets the stuff he has down and asks if I know where the belts are. I point them about and he walks off. I go back to browsing. And maybe 5 minutes later, he's back and asks me if he could put his stuff in my cart. Can we share the cart, please? I tell him no, he should get his own, so then he's like, well, then I can push it up to the front and wait then? Confused, I ask why, and he says, so you can buy these for me. What? I told him I don't think so. I was happy to give you some fashion advice, but I'm not paying for your new outfit. That is the boldest ask I think I've ever, unprompted in the wild. What a bold ask. Never thought I'd see one in the wild. $300 or less? Hello, please no negative comments and no referrals to a nursing home or assisted living. I'm a 50-year-old woman looking for a room to rent with my own bathroom and off-street parking in a home that is kept clean, a walk-in shower with safety bars, no pets, no kids, for $300 or less per month, including utilities, and in walking distance to stores and restaurants. No partiers, drug addicts, or liars, the 3 worst things. And preferably with a nurse that can do daily wound dressings. Oh no! Please just make this easier on everyone and go to the nursing home. God. You want $300 or less a month for your own room with a bathroom, with safety bars, with utilities included, and with parking? That's an insane ask. I can't, that's not real. There's no way that's real. Comment on an Apple tweet saying the earliest phone that they will get is an iOS 17. I misread that. Basically, it's a comment about what phone that is early will get iOS 17. Not the iPhone 10? No iOS 17 for the iPhone 10? My daughter will be devastated. It's like Apple don't care for the common folk. Just told my daughter and she answered, Daddy, it's okay if you don't have enough money for it. I'll be okay. Tim Cook will pay for this. It's clear people here don't care for my little Bessie. You're all a bunch of heartless bots. getting some positive messages, and Bessie would like to thank all of you who reached out. She understands the situation now. Shout out Bessie. She seems much more cool, calm, and collected than the dad tweeting it all out. The communal pencil cup request. I'll start by saying that I'm a teacher and I keep a cup of pencils for any student who didn't bring theirs. They're in an older grade and it's their responsibility to come to school prepared, but it happens and kids forget. This past week marked the end of the first week of school, and I asked my students about what they liked so far and what they wanted to see in the new year. One student pipes up and says, I think you have to buy new pencils for the pencils in your cup because most of them don't have erasers and leave marks on the paper if I use it. And I reply, well, those pencils are for anyone who forgot theirs. Not whose responsibility. Oh, now whose responsibility is it to come to class prepared and bring their own pencil? If you don't like the quality of my pencils, please bring your own. Ah, I see. Teach them quick that beggars cannot be choosers. Grab a few of the short golf-like pencils that IKEA gives out and put them in a cup. You'll get a lot less kids forgetting their pencils. Oh, I like that idea, actually. That's a solid plan. Make them struggle to write with those pencils so they don't forget next time. Because it's free, but it's not easy. 1 star. Called to see if they had a military discount, and yes, they do. 5%. They can't even do 10%? Glad my service means nothing to these people. Can't even cough up 10%? You hate veterans! You hate them! Accidental choosing beggar. How did he do it accidentally? I'd love to see this. This was when Marketplace was introduced and someone was selling Pokemon action figurines, and being a huge fan, I pinged them. They had them listed for $1 as I did not. Oh, you didn't know that was a placeholder. Gotcha. I hate that stuff too, though. I hate the $1 placeholder pricing. I get that that's often done when it's a bunch of items in bulk or like a really expensive item. Like some people will do that for cars and be like, prices, we're here to negotiate. Here's the price. But I don't know, personal preference. I don't give any attention to the $1 posts. I asked how many I could get, and they rudely informed me that it wasn't $1 and asked me to buzz off. Cough, cough. Since then, I asked people if the price they have listed is what it's actually for. Lesson learned. Well, I mean, at least you learned your lesson, but hey, the seller was, see right here, the seller was cheating the system to get more interest by listing it at $1. They're the choosing beggar. Yeah, there you go, exactly. So I don't pay him no mind. I'm not allowed to play my game. Bro, I got kicked out of God of War. Did you turn off Steam Fam Share? I did not remove you and I can't play at the same time. Oh, gotcha. I really can't play at the same time and they're playing it too. I really wanted to play God of War. Can you play it another time and let me play now? No, you can play after I play. I bought the game, so I guess I deserve to play right now. That's fair. Stop being so selfish, lol. You own that game. You can play whenever you want. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Playing whenever I want. Why don't you just buy it if you like the game so much? It's on sale anyway. Why should I buy it when I can play through your account? You know, interesting, solid point. I'm removing you from the family share. You shouldn't have activated your Trump card, dude. So many choosing beggars in one post. Japan to give Hawaii $2 million in and after deadly wildfires. Sorry, in aid. I think I said in and after. $2 million, that'll pay for 2 people's property, lol. I think they owe more than that. That's enough to fix maybe 2 streets and a street lamp. It's the least they could do after Pearl Harbor. Hey, come on, be nice. I hope this isn't against the rules, but my feelings have been a little hurt. A mother posted on my local group asking for assistance because she's 9 months pregnant and didn't have anything for the baby. So I did what crocheters do best, crochet. I made a matching hat, mitten, and boot set for. What? Oh, that's adorable. Wait, what? That's great. It was starting on a blanket for her. I didn't expect anything in return for it. I just did it because I wanted to. When I PM'd her to show her, she replies with, "That's sweet, but no thank you." I'm looking for real clothes and baby items. I don't have money to buy expensive items, so I'm feeling a little hurt that my hard work wasn't considered real baby items. I hope I didn't break any rules. A pic of the hat just to show it. Oh, dude, what? That is honestly like the cutest thing. Oh, that makes me upset. I'm not a parent, but I would have been so happy as a parent to have someone made something handmade for my kid. That's really sweet. Homeless influencer who refuses to work has immediate need for self-care. Immediate needs not having been met yet. Housing and answers from LE and FBI. Money for the kids' glasses, 3 pairs on Zenny Optical is about $160 to $200 with shipping, not bad at all. Money for my baby girl's birthday gift, hopefully Xavier's dad will make another repayment somewhat to me for X's half of the Airbnb money he owes and I can just use that. Groceries, all self-care has been halted since February. Haven't had a facial, pedi, or mani in 7 months. If you can help, please use Cash App. No, I'm all good. I don't wanna. Unpaid internship as personal assistant. Fight Against Slavery is a charity based in London. We are working to fight the issues of human rights. At the moment, we're looking for a personal assistant. A primary duty we're looking for, regardless of title, is to carry out and that's where we stop reading because it is unpaid. You have to be a poor and you have to be a robot to be my wife, even though I have nothing to offer. Oh, this is a TikTok live. Oh my God. Wife requirements. Under 5'8" is okay with $5 a week pocket money. Cooks 3 times a day. Only leaves house for emergencies. Not allowed to say no to me. Asks for permission before speaking. Oh my God. Only eats 1,000 calories a day. Wants 8 kids minimum. Is okay with polygamy, but only for the man. That's the unwritten text. You just know that's there. Take care of house when I'm on lad's holiday. Knows her cars. Opens the car door for me. Can't be called Margaret. So sorry all those hopeful Margarets out there. Not happening. New York City beggar pouts over scam. Uh-oh. I was standing in line for Popeyes the other day when this beggar came in and asked me to pay for her meal. She said she just wasn't some homeless beggar, that she was between jobs. As a recovering fentanyl addict, I can guarantee you she was an opiate addict just from looking at her while waiting in line. Eventually, she suckered some nice Latino businessman to help her, but he spoke very little English. As soon as she realized this, her last remaining brain cells started to work and she booked it to the counter and asked the worker to add the $35 family meal with a large drink. The guy then added his order, but when the total popped up, he asked the cashier why it was so much. And luckily, she knew Spanish and explained what happened. He told the cashier to remove her order since she screwed with him. He made it to a singular Popeyes biscuit with a water cup. Oh, see, he was graceful. He gave her Popeyes biscuit with water, so some mercy was shown. She saw it change and got pissed, so he removed her order altogether and she stormed off. I thought it was just as absurd, to be honest. Before some golden boy comes in here saying, she was just hungry and wanted to get the most she could. You should have seen the way she looked when she ordered that meal. She knew she was trying to take advantage of this guy and I'm glad she got nothing. I mean, it would have been one thing if she just ordered like a regular, like a sandwich and drink. Like, for example, I recently, a couple weeks ago, I feel like, there was a gentleman who, when I was waiting for an Uber, I saw him dig his hand through trash to find food, and I had a Tupperware container with some food that Brianna's mom had made. So I gave him the food, and he was chilling. The most he asked was, he was like, do you got any water? Which is that's such a fair question. So I got him a bottle of water. So there's a difference between someone just wanting a meal and someone trying to take advantage of generosity. And this story with the Popeyes was definitely the latter. Gift giver becomes choosing beggar. What a twist. Not a typical choosing beggar scenario, but the audaciousness made me want to share. My friend's neighbor is well off financially and they just sold their paid off home for near $500,000. God damn! While trying to pay her down, they asked my friend if she wanted a used but clean litter box because their cat didn't like it. My friend didn't need it but said sure. 2 days later, the neighbor asks for it back because they thought they could sell it instead for $10 and asked her to clean it if it was used. Luckily, it wasn't. They had plenty of money and just became 500 grand richer. To make that stupidity sting more, my friend has provided these elderly folks free labor for years to be nice. Not just back-breaking free yard work, but like cutting their freaking toenails when asked nice. What? She was trimming their toenails and couldn't get a free used litter box for a cat to shit and piss in? Ugh, the rich get richer. When you zing a beggar. I like that. Zing! I like it. Is this item still available? Yes. I'll give you $20 for them. Was that supposed to be $200? Nope. Yeah, good luck, my dude. Trade for surfboard? No, but how much are you selling the surfboard for? Well, I haven't posted it yet, but I'm planning to post it $200. Okay, how about $20 for it? Yeah, you had to respect the move there. I see what you did there. You had to give that a little bit of respect. That was clever. It was solid. Has been begging for money for 3 years years, but must be in increments of $30 to $50. The way I get treated on this app is disgustingly unfathomable. The more I beg and plead for help, the more it seems like no one cares. When I ask for help, it's not for me, it's to make sure my kids are straight. I do everything for them and people still won't help me. If you see this, please send funds and ask people as well. Please do it for my kids. Can 8 people send $30 to $50, please? If you send me 45, I'm gonna be so mad at you. I want either 30 or 50. Anywhere in between, and I'm finding you. This is so sad. I can't get no one to help me. And my kids, even for his effing birthday, I'm effing stressed out and sad as hell. Y'all do not care about me or my kids. And its show. All I needed was like $250 to do something small for my son, and I can't. Just send it to me in $30 to $50 increments, please. Ask the students to go fund me a car. These little hustlers said I gotta pay them first. This generation killed free service. Thank you, Power Stalker. They're not hustlers. They're telling you to screw off in a way that doesn't hurt your feelings because they aren't stupid. The fact that a grown-ass adult teacher called the students hustlers for knowing their worth when teachers in the US are commonly working 2 or 3 jobs is insanity. Insanity! And they're teaching the future of our country. I'm not anti-teacher, it's just silly. I'm anti-hustler. Wants a discount on a Benz because she's a single mother. Ah, yes, the single mommy discount. I at most only got $700 put down in my Kia to trade. Do you owe anything on the Ford A? Yeah, like $4,500. I just need a reliable car. I'm a single mother, not picky. I can try to work something out on a 2005 Buick LeSabre LTD. We have that or a 2001 Camry LE. Both are good, reliable cars. We also have a 2001 Ford Escape. A couple of really solid cars. Do any of those have leather or a sunroof? The LeSabre does, actually. Ew, no, I can't be in a Buick. Hey, wait a minute. Do you guys have any Lexus or Mercedes SUV in that price? No, not for $5,000. I thought you were just looking for something safe and reliable and affordable. Yeah, but I just Googled pics of those cars and I just can't. What about this Mercedes you have? That car is $15,000. So? Right, I didn't think about it that way. You can't make it less to help me out? I'm a single mother of 2 trying to get something decent. And you were offered things that were decent and you got picky. There is no single mommy discount. I'm sorry. A homeless person no longer wants to come to our city because he have to call to get free accommodation. Ah, it happened to me just now. I work in a town hall in a small town and I sometimes take care of the telephone switchboard when the reception people are busy. This morning I received a call from a homeless person who informed me that he would be in town this afternoon. He would like to know if our town has emergency accommodation to spend the night. I inform him that the person who takes care of this is currently in an appointment, but that I will contact him again as soon as I have the information. The manager then informs me that we do indeed have 2 emergency accommodations, but that the person must call 115, emergency number for homeless people, to have them access to them, because we are not the ones who take care of them. I call the gentleman back, happy to know that he could sleep somewhere this evening. Hello, sir. I have the information you need. So indeed, we have several accommodations available in the town. However, you must call 115 to see the availability because we do not have access to it. I have not yet arrived in your department. Can you reserve it for me? No, unfortunately, we cannot. 115 takes care of it. Call them and they'll be able to redirect you to the person who manages our sector. No, I don't mind following the rules, but your thing is complicated and I'm no longer interested in coming to your town. Hangs up. Dude, no one asked you to come to our town. Why are you offended at having to make a phone call to not sleep outside? I don't know, I just am. Why do I get the impression that this guy thinks he's booking a hotel instead of a homeless shelter? It's true, it's true. I'm looking for an editor. I'm not gonna give you money, but I'm gonna give you a shout out. Ah! The old looking for the old exposure payment. Classic. They should edit themselves and give themselves a shout out. See, that's why when I hire editors, I pay them in Monopoly money because it's physical tender, but it's completely meaningless. I kid, I don't do that. I don't have Monopoly money. Calling out influencer BS. I run a service-based business and over the years developed a method for dealing with influencers or people who think they could promise me referrals in exchange for discounts. My cost of services ranges between $3,000 and $5,000 $5,000, and my price is pretty average despite being one of the top-rated providers in the state. When I get someone who thinks they're entitled to a discount because they can refer me more business, I act impressed and ask how many people they can refer to me. Usually the number is between 5 and 10, sometimes significantly more. Once they tell me the number, I say I'll give them the $500 per cash referral, which would easily wipe out their entire cost, or I can give them a $50 discount now. This prevents the entitled people from getting triggered because they get to make a choice instead of getting shut down. I have never had anybody choose the cash referral option. It's pretty interesting, pretty cool. It's a foolproof plan. Person needs a car, but only this car. It's a specific need. Looking for a car that is at max $8,000, preferably lower. Model and make Toyota 4Runner or Toyota RAV4. Low mileage around 50,000. If there's been work done on it recently, that would be perfect. And recent inspection would also be preferred. Please let me know if you know about such a car, this unicorn vehicle, this mysterious carriage within the Bethesda/Silver Spring area. Thanks for this, community. Talk to you later. The community did not help. You got nothing from them for that. Single and ready to mingle, but only if... Dude, I just saw a post about this. I just saw a post about this guy. I'm 51 looking for a submissive woman who aims to please and take care of all my needs. All of his needs. Must be educated and thick. Must know how to cook because you'll be cooking me 3 meals a day. No ugly duck women. No BBW women. Can't wear any weave, lashes, or makeup. Weekly allowance of $100. Is he the dream guy or what? Guy who bought my parents' old record player. Hi, do you recall when the stylus on the JVC was last replaced? He's not really sure, but maybe 1990-ish? That makes sense because it's pretty well worn out. It'll cost me about $70 to replace that. Good morning. Given the condition of the stylus, would you guys consider taking it back? Nope. Yep, sold as is. That's not very Christian of you. There's no way I could have spotted a worn stylus while listening to it through a boombox. Not our problem. You bought it, you keep it. Bye.